everybody, I hope you're all good. It's me, Kenzie. Same person here, same person that's always here, or I'm like joined by various guests like my children or Michael or whoever. This is a video I was hoping I'd never have to make. First off, I just wanted to see if anybody notices the quality change in my videos. If it looks better, the screen looks better. I'm also using my microphone down here, so you should be able to hear me a lot better. So I was hoping I would never have to make this video, but the time has come to finally address the elephant in the room. I don't like talking about it, but I figured I would talk about it with you guys and maybe get some support on it or negativity, whichever way makes you feel better, whichever way gets you through your day. Negative comments or supportive comments, whatever. Yeah, there's Coco over there. Anyways, so the elephant in the room is me. And my confession, more or less, my issue is I have an eating problem or eating disorder. So, there's like people that you hear about that they binge eat. Hi, Coco. They binge eat and then they throw up. Or there's people that binge eat and just don't give a shit. Or there's people that don't eat at all. There's people that are anorexic. My issue is that I eat stuff I shouldn't eat more than I should. And same as my drinking habits. I don't drink enough water. Sorry. I just have somebody messaging me. So yeah, I have an eating disorder. I've come to realize it, but I haven't been able to correct it myself, and I'm getting help to correct it. It's going to be a long process, a long wait, a lot of crap, but I'm doing this to benefit my health and my future, as well as my children's, because they need their mother and they don't need to see their mother like this. So I'll divulge a little bit. I'll get into this a little bit more, what exactly my eating problem is, like my eating disorder is how it's being labeled. So most people that know how to eat healthy will very rarely eat junk food or stuff that's not good for them. They'll eat salads, their vegetables, their fruits. They'll drink smoothies. They'll go to the gym every day, and like try and take care of themselves, But I just don't have the time to take care of myself. And I know that's a really shitty excuse, but it's true. I just don't have time to take care of myself. I'm too busy taking care of the kids to think about myself. I have time at night to go to the gym if I really want to go. But by the time the kids go to bed, I'm just too exhausted to want to do anything. Am I still active? Yes. I do try and go out. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I do try and go out every day with the kids. If it's not crappy, like rain-wise, or if it's not too hot, I do try and go out with the kids. But it's just not enough, because even if I'm walking and I'm out, I still eat. And 9 times out of 10, when I do decide what I'm going to eat, it's not something that healthy. It's not super bad, but it's still usually loaded with calories or salt or sugar or fat, whatever. I try to mostly stick to like subs or sometimes salads or wraps, but even those aren't good for you because it's like bread, and bread is not that good for you. But tonight I decided to eat something I haven't had in a while, and that was a hamburger. and fries. Since I've been home, I have drank 3 pops, 3 Pepsis to be precise, with ice because that's the only way I like it. I have had probably about 4 small handfuls of Reese Pieces, the little Smartie Reese Pieces, all day today for breakfast. At 7 o'clock this morning, I had a bowl. Oh, sorry guys. I had a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. For lunch, I didn't have lunch. I just skipped lunch and went right to dinner. I don't know. I was doing good for a few days. Last week, almost all week, I was drinking just water. I hardly had any pop, but it's really hard to stay away from it when you're always around it. Like, it's just hard to stick to something if it's being like almost not pushed on you, but kind of waved in your face. So, I mean, it's really hard. Me trying to change my diet has been really hard, and I don't know, I can't do it by myself, which is why I'm getting help to correct my eating disorder. So, on a day-to-day basis, when I look in the mirror, I try and put on a dress that I like or I used to love, or I try to see if a pair of jeans fits me. Usually they don't. Like all the jeans I owned from when I was still working over at Five Guys, none of them fit me. I think maybe 2 pairs fit me, but they were too big on me when I first started there. Now they fit me. So I've gained weight. Even though people are trying to be nice and say, oh no, you haven't gained weight. It's like, I know I have. I stepped on that scale and I went from 245. Now I'm at almost 260. Like very, very close. And I don't usually talk about my weight like in the open like this or tell people how much I weigh. But, you know, I said I would make this video to get everything aired out and get everything clear, to clear my conscience, to make me feel better. So, more or less, I struggle almost every day because I have almost like dysphoria of my body, if that's even the right word. I don't like my body. I don't feel comfortable in my body. I hate looking at myself in the mirror and all I see is friggin' rolls and stretch marks and flab and whatever else. I constantly deal with body problems because of my weight. I struggle to keep a weight I'm happy with. My lowest I ever was, I was 17 and I was 145. You want to know why? I lived in a group home that had a strict diet plan, meal plan, every day, salad, rice, toast, sugar-free cereal. If you were vegetarian, you would get catered vegetarian stuff, whatever. And we were very active. We went for walks every day. We had physical activity every day. And the weight was just gone. And it didn't come back until I moved out on my own into the semi-independent group home that I moved into. And I was able to decide what I wanted to eat myself. And it was at that point when I started doing that and eating out again and constantly treating myself or eating chips, you know, that's when the weight started coming back on. When I first started dating Michael 7 years ago, because we've been together 8 years this January coming. So 7 years ago when we first started dating, I was 215, I believe, about 215. By the end of my pregnancy with Allie, I weighed like 230, something like that. I lost the weight. I went down to 225, and then it just went up after that. I just stopped giving a shit, and I would eat whatever I'd want. No self-control. I would just eat whatever I want, and I still to this day do it. And I'm ashamed to talk about this because I've been in denial for such a long time. And I've actually had this problem for quite a while now, and I'm only just getting help for it. So in terms of getting help, my doctor pushed through a referral for me to see a bariatric surgeon for me to get surgery done on my stomach to help me with not only losing weight, but to get healthier. I have my first appointment on the 17th of this month. It's just an open session where the people that have been selected for the surgery or that have been pushed through to start the progress of everything. It's just an open session for us to all sit down together and ask questions, discuss our fears or our goals and stuff like that, or to have any questions that we have about surgery, they can answer them for us. So I have the first appointment for that on the 17th, and my sister is going with me as my support person because they said you can bring anyone over the age of 12 as your support person. So my sister is going with me. She's 17, so she's like my best friend. We're pretty close, and I love her to death, and I don't know where I'd be without her going through this. And I want to be able to see her grow up and get older and have kids someday and, all that stuff, But if I'm going to keep getting fatter and not taking care of myself, I'm not going to be around forever. So I'm really nervous about this, that it's going so fast, because my doctor only put the referral through last month, and I got the call, I think it was almost a week and a half ago for this. So I haven't decided if I'm going to go through with it yet, but I think for now I'm just going to stick to the sessions and the appointments and stuff like that and see how it goes. So I have probably about 2 years to decide if this is what I want to do. But even if I don't do the surgery, I at least want to be able to get some support and help to help me better my diet and lose the weight and feel more confident with myself and be able to accept that I am who I am. And that you can't change what's on the inside, you can only change what's on the outside. In terms of support, Michael fully supports me on this, and I'm really ecstatic that he is willing to go through with this with me, even though it's a crazy surgery and it could have serious complications, but he's willing to go through with it with me as long as I'm happy. Other people in my life aren't on board with it. They think I'm crazy that I'm going through with this. They don't think I need to lose weight because they think I'm beautiful the way I am. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's my goddamn body. And if I say I'm not happy, I'm not happy. And the only person who can change that is me. Coco, what are you doing? Coco, come here. Quit scratching my door. At the end of the day, I'm the only person that can change it. So this is something I've decided I need to change my life. So yeah, that is that video. I feel like a huge weight's been lifted now that I can be more honest and open with people. And if you want to ask me questions about it, feel free. But I mean, I don't know if people saw this coming. As the stuff that I ate in my old videos on my old channel when it was still around, that pretty much spoke for itself. Because when did you ever really see me eat anything healthy? I mean, I did a few times, but most of the time it was just not healthy food at all. It was just greasy disgustingness. I don't know. I'm so ashamed of myself. I really am. But I'm hoping that I'll do better and I'll get better and overcome this terrible illness, this eating disorder. So thank you for all of those that watched this video all the way through. And yeah, I'll be sure to share my entire journey with you guys the whole way through, and hopefully I can start making some changes. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. Bye.